Hello, welcome to the second in our series of videos for St. John Lutheran Church and School, teaching and displaying the capabilities of our Church Community Builder web portal. Sometimes I'll refer to that as CCB. This is Pastor Zucker talking to you. Hopefully you're finding these videos helpful in learning about CCB and some of our web-based communication processes. So this video is for the purpose of explaining the groups concept and the calendaring functions of Church Community Builder. If you haven't yet seen the My Profile video that we've produced, I'd encourage you to watch that, and it shows you some of the basics of getting an account, logging in, setting up your profile, making sure all the data or information in it is up to date. Like I said in this video, we're going to focus on the groups and the calendaring function. So what I'm going to do, this is our login page. What I'm going to do is I am going to get signed in here. Just put in my login ID for a test account I have and a password. I'm going to press login, and this is the home page, and I can click on the dashboard page if I'd like. And the dashboard page is an overview of discussions, calendaring, groups that I'm in, my profile, various things like this. What we're going to focus on over here on the left side of the menu are the two items, one called groups, one called event calendar. I'm going to click on event calendar, and we're going to see the calendar for this test user. And you'll see up here at the top there are two menu items for it. One is church-wide events, one is my groups events. Now, calendaring in Church Community Builder is based on the concept of groups. I'm going to show you the list of groups here by clicking on the groups item, and I'm switching back and forth between groups and event calendar because they go hand in hand, and you really can't understand one concept without the other. I'm going to click on this list here of all groups. In the Church Community Builder CCB application here, there are any number of groups that people can join or be a part of. And a group is simply a collection of people for a particular task or a common interest, or just a way of organizing people. You can be a member of just one group, you can be a member of 8 groups or 10 groups or 5 groups, whatever. And you'll see here there's a list of 8 groups that are in here. As our congregation uses this web application more and more, this list of groups will grow. As people use it, they'll get their group defined in here and registered in here. And we'll be able to use it more and more, and you'll kind of understand as we go along. But by default, when somebody signs in, they are a member of the entire church group. This account that I have, this test account, test user, is a member of the entire church group. They're a member of outside groups and a member of school sports. They are not a member of the adult choir, contemporary music team, men's ministry, school, or youth senior high groups. Okay? This is a listing of all groups. I'm going to click on My Groups, and you see a list of the 3 groups that this account is a member of. Okay. This is important because now I'm going to click on Event Calendar and show you the calendar. And here you see a list of St. John's calendar. On the top there are a couple of menu items: church-wide events, my groups events, my events. My events we're going to ignore. That uses some advanced functionality that we're not using at this time. We're going to focus on church-wide events and my groups events. What we've clicked on here is it says events for my groups. So what you see down below on the calendar are calendar items that are connected to the groups that I am a member of. This concept is kind of important because this isn't a showing all the possible events that are on the calendar at St. John's, because there's really, quite frankly, too many, and somebody would become overwhelmed with that. What it shows is the groups or the events for the groups that I'm a member of. And the reason behind that is to give you information that you need to know that's connected to the groups that you're a member of, and hide from you or not show you calendar items for groups that you aren't a member of and don't pertain to you. So it seeks to give you information that you need to know, but not confuse you or clutter your calendar with information that you don't need to know or doesn't pertain to you. Excuse me. The best example of this is that you'll remember on my groups, this account is a member of the entire church group, outside groups, school sports. Okay, I'm going to click back on event calendar and my group's events. If you look on Wednesday here, it shows Wednesday, January 30th. This shows that there was a 5th, 6th grade basketball game versus Brookfield Christian. Okay, and it was at St. John's at 6:30. Okay, this is showing up on my calendar because with this account, I'm a member of the school sports group. Okay, if I wasn't a member of the school sports group, it wouldn't show on my calendar. I'm going to click on church-wide events. Church-wide events is a calendar that shows events that we're pretty certain that are going to be of some interest to everybody in the church, no matter what group they're a member of. Okay, and one of those is, if you see on here, there's worship, chapel for the school. These are a wedding that's going on, some stuff like that. You see them here on adult choir. Adult choir is open to anyone, and so that's kind of on the church-wide events calendar. You'll see here, but you notice it wasn't on. I'm going to go back to my group's events. It wasn't on the calendar for my group's events because I'm not a member of the adult choir group. Okay, so it's just showing me the events for the groups that I'm a member of. It's hiding from me the events for the groups that I'm not a member of. That's my group event calendar. The church-wide events calendar is a calendar of, or it's showing the calendar with events that we're pretty certain are worth knowing to anyone who signs in. They can just click on the church-wide events calendar and see some of those. Okay. To further illustrate this concept, I'm going to go back to the groups page, and these are the 3 groups that I'm a member of, but I'm going to show you about joining a group. So I'm going to go to all groups. I'm going to click on the school group. Let's say I sign in and I'm not a member of any groups, and I say, hey, I want to be a member of the school group, and so I can see those events on my calendar and any kind of communication with them, that sort of thing. So I'm going to just click on the school group. This is the school group homepage. Shows some of the things that are connected to the school group, and there will be discussion topics, tasks, positions. These aren't being used right now. They might be in the future. That's really beyond the scope of this video. What's important for this video is the events calendar, but up here in the upper right hand corner there's a link that says join group. So I want to join this group, so I'm going to press join group. Now you'll see I'm back to a listing of my groups, and where before there were only 3 groups, now there's 4. Entire church group, outside groups, school, and school sports. So I'm going to go and click on the event calendar. And now you see that there are more events on my calendar. There are all the events that are connected to the school group. They didn't show before, but now they do. Now I'm also going to show you, if I go back to groups, I'm going to go to school sports, and I'm going to do leave group. I'm going to remove myself from the school sports group. Back to just 3 groups that I'm a member of. I'm going to click on event calendar. Now you see all those sports practices for basketball, for boys basketball and girls basketball and cheerleading. They don't show on my calendar anymore because I'm no longer a member of those groups. Once again, Church Community Builder is seeking to show you the information you need to know and not bother you with or clutter your calendar with meetings or calendar events that don't pertain to you. So it's pretty important that you are a member of the appropriate groups in Church Community Builder when you log in. And joining a particular group is as simple as going to that group's homepage, clicking the Join Group button or Join Group link, and voila, you're a member of that group. That is a very brief overview on calendaring in Church Community Builder and group usage. There is some advanced functionality in Church Community Builder for being a member of a group, and we'll explore that and make use of that as our congregation makes greater use of the CCB web portal. But for now, you've seen how to join a group. You've seen how to view the calendar and view your events on the calendar. If you do this, you're off and running towards always knowing what's on our calendar and being informed. This is the calendar that our office uses and all our staff and faculty use, and it's always up to date. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions or you need some extra help or you don't understand something, feel free to email me, Pastor Zucker, or give me a phone call, or talk to one of the gals in our office, Peggy Frank or Joyce Reichman, and they can give you some help or answer a question as well. Thanks for watching once again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.